welcome back, y'all. We are back to do our cash stuffing for our savings challenges today. I apologize, our desk here is an absolute mess. There's an avalanche off here to my left-hand side of items that we are working on for our Etsy shop. We are creating physical items now. So with that being said, we got a lot more trackers up in our shop as well, and we are going to continue to create about 10 trackers, between 5 and 10 trackers a day, until we have a healthy amount in our Etsy shop so that we can go ahead and launch our build your own binder set as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about our savings challenges. We have got 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So that's 145. And then we are going to bring on board our Team Ketchup versus Team Mustard for all the Team Ketchups. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So $154 today. So we do have a couple of new envelopes in here I'm going to have a tracker made for, and I don't have it done right now because I've changed a couple of things around. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Our first envelope is now fully funded for Bella so that she is able to have her veterinarian appointment next year, her annual visit. She's already had one. She came to me just shortly after she had her annual visit. So in April of next year, now she is caught up with Tucker and Jaya, and they are fully funded, all 3 Chihuahuas now, for 2024. So with that being said, we are going to now start using this envelope only for annual visits. We are putting $50 in today. The reason for this, y'all, is the fact it is very expensive to take 3 Chihuahuas to their annual visits and get all the things done. We weren't going to start stuffing money away until next year because we are fully funded through 2024, but we want to go ahead and maybe do smaller amounts over a longer period of time so it makes it easier. We're just jumping in real fast with just a 50 to get us started out. I will calculate that and know exactly what I need to stuff in on a weekly basis starting next week. So we'll go ahead and talk about that then. Our next envelope is a little new to us now, and this is our pets ER visit. Y'all know it is super duper expensive to take your pets to the emergency room, and especially with all 3 of my pets. 2 of them have special needs. Jaya is my half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. She's the youngest of the 3, and she has severe epilepsy and pancreatitis. Tucker is my oldest. He is 9, and he's had a tumor come back, and it had to be removed a second time within a 6-month period. And knock on wood, right now we're not seeing anything, but just in case, we are putting $10 in today. Bella is very, very healthy. I'm super excited that she is not got any problems wrong with her at all. So we are putting a $10 into this pet ER visit just in case anything is to happen. Most likely, if something is to happen, it would be Jaya with her pancreatitis. But we are learning how to manage her symptoms on that. And she is on phenobarbital twice a day, around the clock. It's every 12 hours for her seizure medication. So hopefully nothing will happen. Our next one, we don't have an envelope for currently right now. Well, we have an envelope. We don't have a tracker. My son will be making that today. And this is just going to be for generalized pet care. The reason I wanted to break this down is I want to make sure I have enough money in all these different categories. We're putting a 10 in today. So my son will be making the pet care tracker today. When it comes to just getting their nails done and things of that nature, it does cost me $10 per dog to get their nails done. So that's $30. Plus to go up and come back home, we're looking at $50 just to get their nails trimmed, y'all. We do have a nail clipper in the house. My kids are not very comfortable with dealing with the nail clipper, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to take my dogs until my husband gets over here, and then it'll change. He'll be doing their nails, and we'll be saving some money. So he will make that tracker today. All the trackers that you're seeing in the video today are in our Etsy shop already. So except for the movie night one coming up. So we have that taken care of. Our next one is our bedroom makeover, and our bedroom makeover is getting a 5 today. Y'all, we are really stocking up on our bedroom makeover now. I'm super excited. We're over the 300 mark here shortly once we take the money out of the no envelope challenge and put it into this bedroom challenge. So $5 is going into our bedroom makeover. So we're not quite halfway there, but we are in the process of getting there. All right, our next envelope is our new computer envelope. That is for my son. We're putting in a 5 today, and I'm just making sure that I'm putting in the right denominations, y'all. They don't have Braille on our denominations. I did hear that Australia does have Braille on their money. I would love to get my hands on some Australian money to find out if that's true. I think that'd be really cool. $5 is going into the kids' summer, winter, fall. All the clothing is all rolled into one. No, hold on. This is movie night. Clothing is here, y'all. Movie night. My son made the movie night tracker. It's not up in the shop yet, but it will be up today. He accidentally printed it on regular paper for me. I'm fine with that. I kind of would rather keep the cardstock for everyone else because it's a little bit more expensive. $5 is going into movie night first. And that is for us to either order out if we choose to, which 99.9% of the time I don't want to order out, or to buy things to make for movie night and just make it at home and have it from home. So there we go. $5 is going into clothing now. I thought that envelope felt a little thin. All right, so $5 into the kids, fall, winter, summer, spring, all of their clothing. Here momentarily, we will be separating some of this out. Danya's high school trackers are being made. That will be up on my shop hopefully by this weekend. Fingers crossed, y'all. That is 21 trackers as it currently stands. It's everything that kids would need to save up for high school, for parents to save up for high school, all the way through special events like prom and homecoming and graduation things and things of all that sort. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up and around the corner. Finally, it's coming into my shop. $5 is going into homeschool, and that's for Jessica and Philip. Our next envelope is going to be our travel envelope, and that is getting a 10. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and push that back down. There we go. Our no envelope challenge has 100. We have completed that. I am pulling that out momentarily, and I am putting in a new 10. And once we reach $100 again, we will go ahead and take that money and put it into our bedroom challenge here, like we're going to be doing this $100 here in just a moment. Our next one is our weight loss. 1 pound down. That's it, y'all. 1 pound's better than no pounds. Better than going in the wrong direction. So $5 is going into there. Our next one is Team Mustard. Okay. Now with Team Mustard, I am putting in a 5. But y'all voted, and nobody voted for Team Mustard but myself. So I'm taking a $1 off of the stack and putting it in for my amazing Team Mustard. Team Ketchup is next. And you guys voted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 votes towards Team Ketchup. So that is getting the 8. Plus it's getting a 5. So we have 5, 6, it wants to stack. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 towards Team Ketchup. I have no idea what's wrong with y'all liking ketchup. I hate it. So I understand Liz's hate for mustard because I have the same hate for ketchup. But all right, Team Ketchup got a lot of love this week. I will mention that my daughter Jessica also voted in here as well. If you see the name Jessica down below, that is my daughter, Jessica. So Amazon is going to get $10 today. It's 2 5s. Y'all, we are nowhere near what we need to be for Amazon yet coming up. So with that being said, we're going to stuff quite a bit of money because we are due to renew our Amazon Prime in July. So $10 is going in for Amazon. It's a subscription that kind of just pulled out when I need to, but I really just would rather stock it away little by little than slamming $140 down at one given time. So we're going to play catch up fairly quickly between now and July, and we're going to have enough by July to make sure that this is taken care of. And our last one before we show you our product launch is our Black Friday, and we do have this as a physical item in our shop. If you want the tracker, we have the tracker by itself, but if you want the zippered envelope with the black coated top, we have that in our shop as well. And we are putting in a 5 into Black Friday. I'm assuming it might be Danya going with me to Black Friday, but if not, it will be Philip. Jessica doesn't do crowds very well. I honestly don't do crowds very well. But with that given and said, you know, it is what it is. We're going to do Black Friday this year, and I'm going to be a little scared about it because I haven't done it in years. All right, now for the new product launch. We don't have one of our dice in because, unfortunately, oops, let's go ahead and move this aside. This is $100 for our Better Makeover. I'll put that in here in just a moment. That's going to go into our Better Makeover. That's the $100 that we completed from the No Envelope Challenge. So our new product is our Dice Challenge, y'all. And instead of having dice that have little numbers on it, we have the squares instead. And every time you roll the dice, you just put in the number that you roll. So you have to go through all of the different challenges on the squares here. And then at the bottom here, you have the total. And then each dice will come with the actual tracker as well. My suggestions to you all is to use an erasable pen. You can do that. You can go ahead and go back through this and erase it and do it over and over again. You also could laminate this if you want to laminate it yourself. It is not laminated. It's just the A6 tracker and the dice. So we have the 4 dice challenge, and we did this format with every single one of them. We have the 6. We have the 8. I'm waiting for the 10 to come in. They gave me dice that have 1 through 9 but did not have a 10 on it, which is really weird. And I think some of them had a 0 but didn't have the 1, so I don't know what was going on, but that is due in today in the next couple of hours. We have the 12-sided dice and we have the 20-sided dice. Now currently we are selling these separately in our shop. Once the 10-sided dice comes in today, we already have the tracker for it. Each one will contain the dice for the numbers that you needed. Like for the 12-sided dice, we'll have the 12-sided challenge card with it in the full bit. Now again, you can write in pencil, make it easy, and erase it, or use an erasable pen and do this challenge over again. And I thought it would be a fun way because you won't know what your total is, and your total can be different each time depending on what you roll. So after you go ahead and fill up the challenge card, then you count how much it is by adding up all the squares and then finding out what your total is. So we will be starting the dice challenge next week. It will go into a binder, and we will be doing that. So I will be selling these as a set as well. That way you can save a little bit of money. But for right now, they are singles in our shop. So you got the 4, the 6, the 8, the 12, and the 20. And the 10 will be listed today once I get those dice in. So that's what we have for y'all today. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please feel free to contact me. My Instagram and my personal email address are listed down below. I also have my Etsy shop listed down below. Y'all, we have nearly 40 trackers in our Etsy shop already, or 40 items I should say. So we are going to be putting up probably another 10 trackers today as we're working on the high school binder as well. So we just want to get a bunch of trackers in place so that when we start launching the build your own binder set, you'll be able to pick a lot of the cards from there. And if there's a card on there that you don't want, a savings challenge card, then let us know, because we can custom make it with names and things of that nature, or categories that may have not been listed on our shop yet, or maybe it's just a category or one of your child's name that you actually just want the card to have on it. So we will also be doing those custom ones as well for those who are wanting custom orders when it comes to the binders. So with that being said, any questions, like I said, comments, concerns, suggestions, all of that nature, leave them down in the comment section down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits is out.